We talked to you about another military matter back home and a priority for this administration, and that's whether the ban on gays and lesbians in the military is going to be rescinded. Are you going to stand in the way, you personally, in the way of this ban being lifted?
I will stand that I want a thorough and complete study of the effect on morale and battle effectiveness of the United States military. I will listen, as I've said for years, to our military leaders, and not a study that is leaked. As we know, this town's pretty good at that.
7 in 10 members of the military think it would be just fine to have it lifted.
You and I have not seen that study, and this study was directed at how to implement the repeal, not whether the repeal should take place or not. But very importantly, we have people like the Commandant of the Marine Corps. All four service chiefs are saying we need a thorough and complete study of the effects, not how to implement a repeal, but the effects on morale and battle effectiveness. That's what I want, and once we get this study, we need to have hearings and we need to examine it, and we need to look at whether it's the kind of study that we wanted. It isn't, in my view, because I wanted a study to determine the effects of the repeal on battle effectiveness and morale. What this study is designed to do is to find out how the repeal could be implemented. Those are two very different aspects of this issue.
In a lot of households, this is a subject of debate, including your own, apparently. Right. Your wife, Cindy McCain, has cut an ad, a public service announcement with No Hate, a group that promotes gay, lesbian, transgender rights, and this is a portion of it. Let me play it.
Our political and religious leaders tell LGBT youth that they have no future.
They can't get married.
They can't donate blood.
They can't serve our country openly.
Referring to Don't Ask, Don't Tell. She did clarify this on her Twitter page. You're both so active on Twitter. She said, I fully support the No Hate campaign and all it stands for, and I'm proud to be part of it, but I stand by my husband's stance on Don't Ask, Don't Tell.
Which is a complete and thorough study and review of the effect on battle readiness and morale. And by the way, I respect the First Amendment rights of every member of my family.
but you know, what's interesting about this, I mean, a debate in families, there is, you talk about waiting for the state, there is an appeal to honor, I mean, to your honor. You have the chairman of the Joint Chiefs saying, look, it's just not right to have people lying about who, just to be able to protect fellow citizens.
Yeah, and you have the Commandant of the Marine Corps who says, whose people he's directly responsible for, is saying this could hurt our ability to win. But this is
Do you believe that?
This is
about, I mean, you say you wait for the state. What do you believe?
I'm paying attention to the Commandant of the Marine Corps. I'm paying attention to the Chief of Staff of the Air Force.
But you're so close to the military, Senator. You know these people. You know the issue. I mean, do you have a sense of it in your gut about what should happen?
I have a sense that I respect and admire these four service chiefs who have expressed either outright opposition or deep reservation about the repeal. They're the ones who are in charge. Now, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, I agree. The President and the Secretary of Defense have all come out for repeal, but I really would. I was in an outpost near Kandahar. Army Master Sergeant, 19 years in, 5th deployment to Iraq and Afghanistan, says to me, Senator McCain, we live, eat, sleep, and fight together in close proximity. I'm concerned about the repeal. I'd like to know more about it. That's the view that I got from chief petty officers and sergeants all over Afghanistan.
The ban's not going to be lifted in the lame duck session. Is that fair to say?
I think that we should at least, no, I don't think it should be, because I think once this study comes out at the beginning of December, we should at least have a chance to review it and maybe have hearings on it.
I just want to spend a couple